The sun and moons transform day to night, but what transforms the mind?
Speak, traveler.
Hello gamers, and welcome back to another Let's Play Morrowind. I'm Augustin, and we left off last
My
time.
time is precious, so make it quick.
We just we sold some stuff that we found out here in the outskirts of Seydanin, and we had just found I forget his name, Processus Vitellius, dead. Tax collector, dead. We found his body, and he was carrying a tax records and 200 gold on him. So we're gonna ask around town, see if we can get some information on what went up with
Any
that.
time now.
Maybe one of the guards
Yes.
knows. Let's see, the murder of Processus Vitellius. Found his body, huh? Well, it's up to you what you want. It's up to you what to do with that information. I suppose that. Oh, there's that name again. Sacucius Ergala in the Census and Excise office would be the one to tell if that's your inclination. He doesn't even care. That's pretty funny. Found a murdered tax collector. The guard doesn't even remotely care. I guess you could report it to the authorities, but it's a pretty little sunset. So he wants me to talk to this guy here. Can I? Is this open? Let's report it.
What's this then?
The murder of Processus Vitellius. Murdered? What a waste. Processus was a good man. I had been wondering why we hadn't heard from him in a few days. Still, these are dangerous times we live in, and these sorts of things will happen. Did you happen to find the tax money he'd collected? I'd hate to be so callous, but I do have a job to do. I guess I'll turn it in. Because, I don't know. Yeah, let's turn it in. You did? How odd that he was murdered and not robbed. Indeed. Your honesty is appreciated, I can tell you that. I won't forget this, Veldis Nethrand. In fact, if you're looking for some money for yourself, I'd like to see the murder of Processus punished. Killing an emperor's tax collector is punishable by death. Find his murderer, bring him to justice, and the Census and Excise office will pay you 500 septims. Wow, karma again. Profit out of that. So my journal's been updated. I spoke to him in Seydanin about Processus Vitellius. He wants to know if I found the tax money. I told him I found the money. He seemed impressed with my honesty, but confused as to why someone would murder Processus but not take his money. If I can find out who has done this and execute the murderer, he has promised to pay me 500 gold. Alright, and I want to talk to this guy because he's new. Welcome to Seydanin, stranger. Is there some specific place you're looking for? Who are you? I'm John Monio, commoner and clerk of the Census and Excise office. We heard he was a good man and his murder should be avenged. Any rumors? At first, it seemed the fuss about the Nerevarine prophecy was just silly superstition. Then I heard that the Dunmer have been waiting for Lord Nerevar to come back for centuries. The Incarnate, they call it. Every few years an Ashlander appears, and the tribes call him Incarnate. Then the temple goes out, hunts him down, and reveals him a fake. Why does the temple worry so much about it? Good question. Oh, I can't go back out that way? Okay. I just came in through that door. It's a little convoluted. That's still locked, of course.
I'm waiting.
Indrel, let's ask her about the murder. Quick save here. Let's see. Someone finally got him, huh? Well, it's no surprise, I suppose. No one likes a tax collector, especially one who flaunts his wealth while taking our hard-earned cash. Only one who could stomach him at all was Thavir, over in the Lighthouse. The two of them spent some time together. Shame, really. She seemed like a nice woman. I've asked around town about the murder. It seems he wasn't a popular person in general, which is no surprise considering he was the tax collector. Some have suggested I speak with Thavar Vidrano, the lighthouse keeper, as she seemed to have some relationship with him. Thank you for your information. And there's the lighthouse. Let's go talk to this person. Just thinking that tree's got a fat bottom. And there's a stump right here with some stuff in it. Not much stuff, mind you, but there's some stuff. 25 gold. I don't know if I can... There we go. Oh, okay, let's go around. Can I make it here? No, I should have chosen my acrobatics to be higher. Let's go around. The lighthouse. Oh, she's a Dunmer.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Okay. The murder of Processus. Processus? Murdered? No! Tell me it's not so! He was the gentlest man I've ever met. He and I became so close in the past few months. I don't know what I will do without him. I've only seen him get angry once or twice, and he never raised a hand to anyone. This is so sad. Seen him get angry. Well, not even angry, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with foreign Gilneth about his taxes. He thought Processus had been levying too much and skimming off the top for himself. Ridiculous! Processus wouldn't have done such a thing. I'm sure of it. Please find out what happened, friend. And if you find out what became of Processus' ring, it would ease my heart. His ring? I gave him that ring many months ago, and it was dear to him. I would like it to remember him by. Tavir Vidrano has mentioned to me an argument that Processus had been having with foreign Gilneth. Apparently, there was some disagreement about the amount of money Gilneth owed, and how much he had really been making with his fishing. I guess we should go talk to foreign Gilneth. Foreign Gilneth, I don't know what. Blue lamps here, it's pretty cool. Don't know if, like, in vanilla, maybe it's just, I haven't played in a while, but were the trees always this tall, or is this like a new overhaul
Make it
thing?
quick, Outlander.
Let's do a save here.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
These are like the slums. Foreign Guild shack. Oh, dude, we got the same haircut. My brother.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Alright. What do you want? The murder of Processus Vitellius. That fetcher? You're damn right I did him in. And a good thing, too. He was skimming a load of money from all of us honest people, overcharging us on the taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels. So I killed the bastard, and left his body out there to rot, with all his ill-begotten gold still on him. Well, that's honest. Gilneth killed Processus, of this there is no doubt. He admits to it openly and seems not in the least bit ashamed of it. Gilneth contends that Processus was corrupt, as are all the employees at the Census and Excess Office. I can't say I completely don't believe him. He claims that Processus was attempting to gouge him on the taxes that were levied and was taking a cut for himself, spending it on new jewelry and the like. No excuse for murder and kill him, or I believe what you say. I'll say nothing to the authorities. I personally am going to be a little racist here and go with my brethren, my kinsmen. Plus, his argument seems kind of valid. Tax collectors, I'd rather trust a fisherman than a tax collector any day. So I'll say nothing to the authorities. Well, it's the truth. They've all been gouging us for years. The whole office is corrupt, I tell you. One of these days, they'll get exposed, I swear it. Here, though. This was his ring. Looks like his woman gave it to him. She should probably have it. She wasn't to blame in all this. Well, see, he's not unreasonable either. So, yeah, it does not seem a good business to become more involved. I agree. We don't know the full story and whether he was corrupt or not, truly. So I mean, we got the ring back for the widow. Or I guess they weren't married, but they were together, so I think that's good enough.
Precious, so
Missing out the 500 gold though, but I'm sure we'll make some more. We got 25 gold out of that little stump, giving us a grand total of 74 already. See, we're making money. Processus ring. Oh, you found the ring I gave him. Thank you so much, Veldus Nethernd. It's good to have something to remember him by, though I'll never see him again. Here, take this. He usually traveled with a couple when he was doing his job, but he didn't that last time. If only he had. That's pretty sad. 2 standard restore health potions has been added to your inventory, and the ring has been taken. Well, the potions are probably more useful than the ring, so that's good. Restore health. 10 points for 5 seconds. Good. I need to go sell that cup. I'm still having a little bit of trouble between E and spacebar, if you haven't noticed. Hopefully I'll get over that. Let's do a little jumping.
Go ahead, stranger.
How's the jumping look in third person? Okay.
make it quick, Outlander.
Oh wow, they light
What's
up
this
the
about?
windows. They didn't do that in vanilla, did they?
Yeah.
I'm getting all my Elder Scrolls games confused. I don't think in Morrowind vanilla the windows lit up. In fact, I don't think they do that for any Elder
I'm
Scrolls.
waiting.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
No, we're not really gonna converse, buddy. I'm just gonna sell you the cup. 6 gold. I'm still pretty light. I'm gonna keep these ingredients. Iron Spark Sword. Pretty decent, actually. I guess I'll keep it. So we're stuck with that item. How about a new spell? Spark? Fireball might be nice. A target spell. Sanctuary. Where's this Magicka? Frostbite. Oh, Spark is on target as well. 2 to 20 points versus 2 to 20. Okay. 5 feet. 5 feet. So same damage, but Spark is more expensive. I'm gonna go with Spark though because I already know the fire effect since I have Fire Bite, so I'm gonna get Spark. I know the Spark effect as well. Cool stuff. Wow, this looks great at night. Haven't seen it. Although, I guess it's still pretty early.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Yes?
Oh, the Dunmer look a lot prettier in the overhaul. Actually, everybody looks better.
This
Except
is
maybe
a
Fargoth.
wondrous
Go ahead,
encounter.
stranger.
Welcome.
Then again, he never looked good to begin with. Oh, here's that guy. I know this guy. Yes, what do you want? If you're looking to get us to Edanin, I'll be happy to give you a little advice. New here? Take the Silk-Strider to Vivek or Valmora. Fast and cheap. No trouble with wild animals and smugglers and bandits and outlaws. Go see Darvaim Hleron over at the Silk-Strider port. Over the bridge and east along the water. And tell her Vodunius Nucius sent you. And that's you, right? Yeah, right, that's me. If you decided to take the Silk-Strider, tell her I sent you. Will do. Although, I still haven't decided if I'm going to take the Silk-Strider
Anytime.
or walk. It's about more. It's raining. Oh, yeah. Slight drizzle right now. And the flashing's still going on. I heard that hit detection for the rain is fixed in this, but I can't. I'm gonna check if the rain gets any stronger. So, one of the infamous things in Morrowind and Oblivion and
I'm
Skyrim
waiting.
is when you're standing under a roof, the rain still comes through,
Yes?
which is pretty silly. But apparently they fixed that with this. But I can't really tell because the rain is so light right now. I don't know if it'll get heavier or not, but barely noticeable. I can just hear it.
Go ahead, stranger.
So I'm just wandering about. Check out our journal. An island to the north and report to TES Casades. Yep.
Let's hear it.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Check quick save.
Yes?
Anybody home?
Quickly, Outlander.
Oh, hello.
I haven't much time.
Nice place, man. I like your tapestries, I believe those are called. Nice place. I'll take it. Just kidding. So Veltus Netherin, you're new to Edanin, and you'd like some help finding your way around. Very sensible. Go ahead, ask away. Looking for services, some specific place, someone in particular, just need a little advice, whatever it is, I'd be happy to help. Look how friendly these Dunmer are. These are my people. Specific place? Not much here. Oh, that's the same thing Fargoth said. I'm gonna read that again. Services. Get food and sundries from Aurel's trade house. That's also where you'll find anyone who offers training. Oh, training. Not much else in the way of services in this damp little squat. Well, thanks. Sorry to barge in on you like that. I'm training a little harder now. Or maybe it's just more noticeable because of the there's less light. Oh, it looks great on the water. Cool.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
I really want to go talk to the guys up at Aurel's trade house.
My
I realize
patience
it's
is
not very exciting
limited.
for you guys, but that's something I really want to
My
do
time
before I
is
head out of
precious,
this
so
place.
make it quick.
Yeah, see, the Dunmer look pretty in this game. Or in this overhaul.
Come on,
There's-
kid. Say something or move on.
There's Hriskar Flatfoot. You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be your friend. You look like a Nord. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He's come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. His hiding place? I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding anything there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of his wealth. Are you up for it? No way, man. Fargoth's my buddy. He got me discounts at the trade house. Yeah, better find somebody else to do it. Silly Nord invading Morrowind. My
Come
land.
on. Say something or move on.
Plus, Nords have that thing, and I still don't get it, where they, like you'll walk past them, and sometimes they just say, "Seen any elves?" And then they laugh, and I don't get that. Is that supposed to be insulting or a joke? I don't know. What's your background? I am Raflod the Braggart. I do a little of this and a little of that. Well, that's not vague at all. Your trade? I'm a scout. I know places, people, plans, paths, wind, and weather. I serve as guide for travelers and traders, or work as advanced guard and pathfinding for expeditions. I know the geography of Vardenfell and the various geographic regions. My best defense is stealth, sneaking past trouble. But I can fight bow or blade, and various armor styles when the job requires it. So you do offer training, huh? Well, I can't afford any training, for sure, but good to know.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Tandrim and Dallin. How about rumors? Have you noticed, for all its proclamations about protecting the rights of property and preserving law and order, the Imperial Legion does little enough to capture and prosecute abolitionists? That's a bit hypocritical, don't you think? Yeah, the Imperials are the Imperials. How about secret? If you're thinking of traveling up country near Sheogorad, or out more like a Morrowind, or inside the ghost fence, you need to know about the Corpus. It's a disease that turns normal creatures into beasts, turns men into twisted, mad lumps of flesh, superhumanly strong and full of hatred. You get Corpus from fighting with diseased creatures. It's hard to get Corpus, but harder to get rid of it. In fact, I hear there is no cure. Ugh, don't tell me that. How about any advice? Well, most Outlanders stick close to the Imperial guilds and legions, but you might consider service in one of the Dunmer great houses. They aren't real fond of Outlanders, and you have to look around hard for a patron, someone who will speak for you, help you advance to the higher ranks. But the great houses are where the real opportunities are. House Lalu, House Redrun are pretty reasonable. House Tovani, the wizard house, they're another story. And this actually reminds me, hopefully by the time I get around to this, I'll actually have some viewers. I'd like for you guys to give me some feedback on what house you want me to join. In the past, I've joined all three, but throughout most of my playthroughs, I usually join Redrun, so that's the one I'm most familiar with. But I'll probably maybe take a vote on it or something, whatever you guys want me to do. I'd be up for any of the three.
What's this about?
This guy looks like he's, Imperial, maybe? Latest rumors? Did you hear some fool lost Mentor's ring in a tomb along the Bitter Coast? Or so they say. A little fun fact about this, I think it was the first time I ever played Morrowind. I heard, or this guy told me the same thing when I asked him for rumors, and I was so intrigued by this that after leveling up a little bit, I just went up and down the Bitter Coast looking for this tomb to find the Mentor's ring, because something about this just screamed adventure to me. I think it's maybe a combination of things. The fact that it's easy to remember, Mentor's ring and a tomb in the Bitter Coast, that's all. The fact that it doesn't go in your journal as a quest was intriguing, because it makes me wonder, is it just something that he says, or is there really something there? And it's this is the kind of stuff I love about Morrowind. Just these little did you hear rumors, whatever? They kind of brought that back in Skyrim too. Sometimes you walk past guards and they'll say something like, if you're looking to do some hunting, avoid Brittleship Pass, something like that. I remember, and they do that from time to time. I like that stuff. It's kind of cool. It's not really a quest, but it's just little rumors, a secret. No, it's the same one. Advice. Don't expect the natives to take to you right away. Colonists like us, outlanders, settlers from the other provinces will be more open and friendly at the start. Then maybe when you do a few things, get your name around, gain a reputation, then the locals will open up a bit. Stick to your own kind to start, and it will go a little easier. But I'm a Dunmer. I guess it could be an outlander Dunmer. Alone.
Okay, I'm listening.
Need directions? Balmora? Balmora is the district seat of House Lalu, and the largest settlement on Vardenfell after Vivec City. Good roads lead north from here to Balmora, passing through Fort Pelagayad and Pelagayad Village. From Balmora, roads lead north to Aldruin through the town of Caldera. Maybe I'd better write down the directions to Balmora for you. It's a long walk and a little confusing. Yeah, maybe you should. How about Pelagayad? Pelagayad is a newly chartered imperial village on the road north from Vivec to Balmora. Right on the western edge of the Ascadian Isles region, the village is right outside the Imperial Legion garrison at Fort Pelagayad. The houses and shops are built in the Western Imperial style, and Pelagayad looks more like a village in the Western Empire than the Morrowind settlement. Well,
You're on, Your Honor. You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
How are you?
that was
Make it
interesting.
quick, Outlander.
And I think I'm going to cut this video here because I think what happened last time was I got a bunch of slowdown in my FPS because Fraps went on for too long, maybe. So I'm going to cut this and keep playing. But yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.